Hosie just flew in on the private jet. Not really. Season 11, believe it or not. We're headed over about 3 hours to around Buffalo, Wyoming with our boys Dustin, the crew at Bighorn Outfitters. We're meeting up with Levi Morgan. It's gonna be a fun week and a good way to kick off season 11. Well, some of us drove and of course, some of us flew, but the most important thing was we got the band back together for this first hunt of the year.
Here he is, Masked Bandit.
Hi, Fred. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day in South Dakota?
It was chilly. Seeing you, buddy.
It was nice and pensy this morning. It felt like hunting.
I finally made it out to the Wild West for the first trip of the season, and I could not be more excited because deer season is finally here.
You ready?
I'm ready, buddy. Let's bring it on.
This is what I'm excited about. 41 Tuesday for a high, 28 for a low. It's gonna go literally from 100 today to 41.
Honestly, that couldn't hit any better.
No, we're gonna hit it. I think we're gonna hit it perfect.
Hit any better.
Right here. Yeah, this is nice. Swing set for you.
Dude, this is really cool. This is like the main lodge right here. They got all these cabins around the area. Actually, little Dustin's in here. Let's see what's up. Man, Hosie, don't even act like you're tired. You literally have rode like 3 hours. Me and Scuba and Cody's drove like 27 hours the last 2 days. I didn't get up at 2. I guess you did. You had a pretty long day. Won't be too hard on you right off the bat. What's up? How's it going? What's happening? Good to see you, brother. How are you? Nice to meet you. You got anybody left hunting? Or is everybody tagged? Jeez. Aww. Well, we'll be the ones to screw that up.
Just you kids. Well, there's a couple forked horns left in there.
That's all Hosie shoots.
I'm not picky.
Well, that's easy. That's easy, right? You don't have to be like judge the big ones versus the small ones.
Yeah.
I look.
They all look good.
When I roll in a camp, I look for 2 words: green light.
Just give me the green light.
Either species, either sex.
That's right. Give me the green, we'll go for it.
These guys literally have it all, from whitetails to mule deer to elk, antelope, and even sheep. These guys at Bighorn Outfitters has got it going on, and we are pumped to kick off season 11 right here in Wyoming.
Well, let's get unloaded.
First night in the tree of the year, and I can't think of a better way to kick it off in a better place than right here in Wyoming at Bighorn Outfitters. Our buddies Dustin and Rich out here. Got our buddy Levi Morgan flying in tonight, so this week is going to be nothing short of amazing, and the weather is teeing up to be awesome. As you can tell, the wind's blowing pretty good right now because we got a huge front coming in tonight. High is about 81 today. The high tomorrow is 40. So we got over a 40-degree temperature swing between today and tomorrow. Rain and about 3 inches of snow behind it coming in, so hopefully this is the right spot. We got a pond over here. Kind of pinches them down right here between that pond and the hill, so we're gonna sit in here and see what happens. I got high hopes for it. Just a little after 5, and me and Scuba are just saying how crazy it is. These deer are pouring out of the woodwork right now. We've got deer all around us. They're moving early. Got a couple nice bucks out here, a couple potential candidates, so they're ways off right now. They gotta make a way to us. But I can see one young 10 right down off that sage. Okay, here comes a good buck right here, coming off in line with those hay bales out there. We'll shoot that deer if he comes down. Okay, here comes a good buck right here, coming off in line with those hay bales out there. We'll shoot that deer if he comes down.
It was the first hunt of the year and we weren't lounging around. We were all set up in this ground blind and we were seeing a pile of deer, and good ones at that.
He's making his way across to meet with this other big group of deer to our right here. There's plenty of daylight left. Good chance he might go out there, meet with them, and they may all funnel back through here. Maybe we'll catch him on the swing, but one way or the other, he's a shooter. This place is, ate up with deer. I don't know how many deer we've seen so far, but we had to see 50 deer so far. Unbelievable sit. And we got eyes on a shooter. We just need to make his way to us. We still got 2.5 hours before dark. Buck we come in here after just showed up right here. They're working this way too. Fingers crossed he comes by within bow range.
The long and short of it was, Nate and I were both on shooters the very first night. They swung us wide, but we've got a strong feeling that once this front blows through, it's going to be on in Wyoming.
That was cool. We watched that buck all afternoon. Last night, those guys watched him, Dustin and Paul, and he'd come over and walk this edge right here. Of course, tonight we're in this set of millenniums. He'd walk as far out as he possibly could. It's a cool encounter though anyway. He's gonna swing us wide. He's coming through at about 80. They're just making their way across up to that alfalfa. Just a bit out of range. Pretty deer.
Well, let's look back here. What do you got?
There ain't nothing in the truck,
What do you
boys.
got?
There ain't nothing in the truck.
What happened?
Look, here's the deal.
Okay.
I knew Levi was coming in tonight, so I didn't want to pinwheel one at 60 yards and
You're
make him feel bad. Yeah, I didn't want to intimidate him right off the bat, so I let him go.
That's kind of you, you know. It's more of generosity is what you're doing.
Yeah.
What, you just
He's
didn't
a
feel
sweet deer.
comfortable?
Man, that's a poke.
He's lucky it was you and not me, Hoss.
You would have sent it?
You know this, bro. You know this, bro.
Oh no. First night in the tree, I couldn't do it.
Well, wait till you get over at the campfire.
Huh?
Randy's back.
We have to have a talk, man. I didn't want to have to do this, but
Let me explain how this works.
Yeah, let's talk.
You can shoot a deer today and do all the footage you want tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Okay?
I should have let her eat. Should have let her eat.
What's the excuse though?
He said
far.
tomorrow. He said
Too
tomorrow,
far.
I'll shoot at him. I said
But it's
25
not too
mile
far
an hour wind.
tomorrow or the next day when it's blowing 40 miles an hour.
I know.
It's an easier
I know.
job.
I get it. I get it. It's the first hunt of the year. You don't want it to be over too soon. However, don't let it happen again.
It's all right. Tomorrow's a new day.
I'm coming out like the Michelin man today. We done went from 100 degree the first day to 40 degrees today with about a 30-mile-an-hour wind and freaking rain.
Would you come on? I've been hearing about this weather all day long. I'm enjoying it. Hey, you can't control the weather, so you know what you do? What's that saying? You dance in the rain. Hopefully we'll be tagged out tonight. It's a huge temperature change like this. Should get these bucks up and moving out on the alfalfa. If I was a buck, I'd be feeding, feeling good out there having a meal.
This cold front's finally blowing through and we can't get in the blinds quick enough. This is exactly what we've been waiting for, and this is the coldest first week of September that I can ever remember.
It is absolutely crazy the change that one day can make in the weather out here in Wyoming. Wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour. It's raining sideways. We're supposed to get like 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight, so we're hoping that's what we need to get these deer on their feet and moving. With the weather the way it was, we had to get in the blind, so we come down the draw where we were at yesterday, where we had the encounter with the good 10-pointer to a different field down here and jumped in this blind. Get out of the weather, get out of the rain, and hopefully tonight is the night.
We ended up up having a cool young buck come up close to the blind, but even with a flyer and a drop tine, this wasn't the coolest thing that we saw all night. I can't ever remember setting in snow the first week of September.
He's a good buck, looks like a shooter. I mean, he's coming right to us right now. He's swinging out to the right now. On those does. It's pretty windy, so they're pretty skittish tonight. As they're coming out, they're kind of sporadic in what they're doing, but he's going down towards that other blind. But he was a good buck. I'd have shot him if he came in close enough. He gave me the shakes. Not just because it's cold. Oh well, wasn't meant to be just yet.
So chalk night 2 up to another scouting mission. We had seen a pile of deer, but visibility had become an issue. On the bright side, we knew exactly where we needed to be on the next day. It's 33 right now, and this is like a day's difference, and we got snow. I can honestly say it's the first time that I could remember that we've hunted in September in snow. But hopefully Birdsong connects this morning. That would be pretty cool to be on a blood trail in the snow in September.
Hey, here's that den right here. He's gonna come up right beside us right here, Cody. Gonna come up the window right here. He's coming up right here beside us. It's gonna be tough to film for you right there. The only shot I got's right here out this window. You got him right there. You can't get him. You don't have him. Oh, he's in one blind spot. There he goes. There he goes up the hill. Dang. Man, I don't know how many times we're gonna see that deer before we get a shot. He has eluded us. All I can do is sit back and laugh about it. It's part of it, I guess.
So even though we had to sit the morning out, it was still productive. We got eyes on the shooters from the day before, and we felt like now all we had to do was position the blind in the right spot, and we were gonna be in the money.
I've told you about this now. What? Here comes where did this guy come from?
I just came around the corner and walked into a really bad situation.
Dude, if you're around me, it's all bad.
It's gonna get good tonight.
Huh? Tonight's the night? Tonight's the night.
It is.
I like all this positivity flowing around here.
I'm just soaking in the energy you guys are sending out right now. You're recharging me.
I'm ready.
What's that thing? A go-gurt?
This?
Yeah.
My high.
I got you.
Dude, I feel like after your last 3 days of elk hunting, I literally feel like you could sit on top of that dumpster right there,
Smile.
and probably a 150 would walk by.
That elk hunt was pure luck.
If it wasn't for luck, I wouldn't have any animals at my house.
Hey, the
period.
harder you work, the luckier you get, ain't that what they say?
I think so.
I just go stand in the woods and hope for the best.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, guys.
Hey, keep the heater alive, would you? If that one comes by me, Morgan, he's gonna be walking with a limp when he goes out there.
Back in the hay bale blind, we had an encounter with several really big bucks in this field, and we just needed a couple yards from one of them to get a shot, and he just never gave it to us. So we're back tonight, and good Lord willing, one of those big bucks shows back up. We got a good wind, cool temps, and we're just enjoying the hunt. We're in the hunt. We've seen some great deer, Bighorn Outfitters. This place is incredible. We got an Easton ready to rock and roll and a Muzzy ready to take flight if one of those big fellas shows back up. Got a bunch of deer out to the left of this blind right now. They're starting to move pretty good. They keep looking up towards it. Right here. Big buck coming. It's that big velvet 10 from last night coming right here. He's 85 right now. He's coming this way. We can't waste any time. We're probably gonna have to shoot him out these windows. Just be careful, because there's does to our right, so just be careful. I gotta get behind this chair. open this window, right? Yeah. 75, he's coming. He should feed down this way. We got a bunch of does to our right and a couple to our left, so he should feed down through the center here. All right, here we go. All right, he's at 50. You got him good right there. All right, I'm gonna take him right there. You good? Yeah. I hit that, my limbs went forward. I hit the brace of the blind right there. Hit him a little bit back. He's pouring blood. He's going down right there. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Headhunters TV, season 11 has just kicked off with a beautiful split brow big velvet 10 that we saw in here last night. He came in, had him at 50 yards, took the shot. When I shot, my bottom limbs hit the brace of this blind, kicked my arrow, I hit him slightly back. But whatever it did, that shank tore him up. He took it down there about 150 yards and he's down. Bighorn Outfitters, thank you boys so much. That is how you kick off a season.
What a beautiful, beautiful Wyoming split brow velvet 10 point. Only the second velvet deer I've ever taken. I cannot thank Paul, Dustin, Rich, and everybody out here at Bighorn Outfitters enough for an unbelievable week of hunting. Sharing camp with Levi and Samantha Morgan and their crew, just a blessing of celebrating hunting, the heritage, and all of God's creation and the blessings of being out here. We respect it, we love it, and we are thankful to have kicked off season 11 with an incredible deer that I'm so thankful for. It's time to get him tagged up. Paul is on the way. Get back to camp and let's celebrate. What a deer.
Dude, you get him? Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Hey, bud.
Awesome,
We kick
dude.
season 11 off.
Yeah, baby. Good buck, man. That's that same one y'all saw last night. Dude, he's awesome. Still in velvet.
He got a little bit too close tonight, though.
How far was he?
50.
Was he?
Dude, it was crazy.
Dude, he's beautiful, man.
Isn't he an awesome buck?
Oh, yeah, that's a great deer.
I mean, just a tank.
He's cool with those big double brows, too. Good job, dude. Proud for you, man. That's awesome.
We'd be flipping out more, but we're in a hunt area. Don't make too much noise.
We're still on the hunt.
What was your guy's story?
Dude, we had 2 fawns come
Come
by.
on.
I swear. We got one, though, baby. Yeah. He's beautiful. Oh, dude. Crazy first week of September in Wyoming between unbelievable deer movement, crazy weather, but we couldn't have asked for a better way to kick off season 11 of Headhunters in Wyoming with Bighorn Outfitters, and we're just getting started.